Well, it's me again, and this is my podcast, And My World, where I take you along on an adventure where we get to explore everything and anything that goes on in my mind. Oh boy, is it random, is it crazy, it's nuts, it's all over the place. So grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's have a good time. Oh man, it's me again. Here's the Magic 13 for ya. Hello, my friends. Hello. Oh, what a beautiful day this has been. Beautiful day. I hope you all are having yourself a fantastic day. You know, I am in a world all unto my own. This is it. This is my world. Welcome one, welcome all. Hello, welcome to my world. I am your host. I am Graham, and today we're going to explore the things that are in my mind, at least for the next 20 minutes. So if you have 20 minutes worth of time that you would love to jump into my brain and figure out how it works, I welcome you. There's plenty of room in here, I promise. This frickin' brain of mine is so small, but the head is so big. But don't sit over there in the corner over there. I got some spider problems up in here, so stay away from the corner. But you can stand by the door if you feel safer, just in case it gets a little weird. But stay away from that corner over there, because, like I said, there's some spiders, and they're pretty big. We're talking, Cocker Spaniel sized spiders. So definitely stay away from that corner. If you end up having at any point in time, if you end up having a craving for a good cup of coffee, please get yourself one and enjoy my company. Please, I hope you do. So, I've been doing this podcast. This is number 13, and it has been a bumpy road to get here. 13. I'm hoping this is it. I'm hoping this is the lucky 13 and I figured it out. I'm really hoping I got it this time. The first few podcasts, now we're calling this number 13, but there was a couple of trial runs before this. Before Graham's World, there was a couple of trial runs a long time ago in a galaxy far, far, far away. Oh, we might talk about Star Wars. Hold on a minute. But we've been doing, I've been doing this podcast for 13 episodes now, and I'm blown away. I can't believe I keep coming back. I'm waiting for it to end, because this is like the longest run I've ever done. And I've done a lot of podcasts. I have attempted this particular thing multiple times now, and it seems like every time I come up with a failure. I either give up or something happens where I'm like, yeah, I think I'm done. I get sidetracked, life runs away with me, I end up going a different direction, whatever, 13, number 13. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I started my very first podcast of this series on January 1st, 2018. And my goal was to do 30 podcasts in 30 days. But you know what? I'm on a run here, and I'm just going to keep going. So my new goal, I'm going to do this for a year. I want to see if I can do this for an entire year. So 365, is that right? Is that right? It is right. Okay, 365 podcasts this year. That is my goal. So 365 to 365. So basically one every single day for a year. That is my goal. I might be releasing actually more than that. I'm not exactly sure. I know that I am recording more than one a day. So in order for me to be able to do that, I'm going to record at least one a day, maybe two a day. And who knows, maybe even 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 12. Just depends if I have anything to do that day or not. But knowing me, I'm a pretty busy person. I'm gonna be I'm gonna go for a while and get a bunch, and then all of a sudden something's gonna happen. Oh, I love my iced tea, unsweetened iced tea. Good. So usually I have coffee, but I'm starting to get to the point where I'm cutting back on the coffee. I'm noticing that the caffeine doesn't do me any good anymore. For actually a long while now, I've noticed that caffeine doesn't keep me awake. I mean, right before bed, I can take like a pot of coffee, and the only thing I'm going to do is wake up in the middle of the night having to go to the bathroom. As far as energy or keeping me awake, it isn't doing a darn thing. And that was the real reason I was drinking it to begin with. But I want to start being healthy again. I'm watching all these people around me losing weight and getting healthy, and I got to find the willpower. I got to just do it. I was at the gym earlier today, and which, you know, I don't work out. So let's make this. I walked into the gym, made a delivery. Okay, there's a girl there. She's probably 22 or 23, real sweetheart. And don't worry, it's all good. She's got a boyfriend. I'm not going to get involved with that, okay? Just a happily married man, back off. But she's just an awesome person. And every now and again I have her make me a cup of coffee. And I went in there today and delivered a box. And she was there, and she's like, "Hey, Graham, can I offer you a cup of coffee?" And I says, "Well, you know, I don't know. I'm not really in the mood." She's like, No, don't worry about it. Let me make you. I got something special I want to make you, and it's on me." And I'm just like, "Whoa, really? Why?" You know? And she's like, "You know, you look tired, and you look like you've had a really rough couple of days, and I'd like to make you just a cup of coffee." And so I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I'm game." And she just made me a 24-ounce latte. I think it was chocolate and maybe hazelnut, maybe, or something. I don't know. I don't know what it tasted okay. It tasted like coffee. It was just a latte. It tasted like coffee. And she gave it to me, and I said to her, "You know, this is probably going to be the last coffee I drink for quite some time." And so we got talking just for a split second there, and she's like, asking me, "Well, why is that?" And I'm like, "Well, because I want to cut back, I think, and try to live a little bit healthier." She's like, "Oh, really? I actually am not drinking coffee either. I've kind of been on a little bit of a diet for about a month, and I've lost 20 pounds." And I looked at her and I was like, "Wow, you really have, actually." And you could see it when you really pay attention. And I don't pay attention to people. I'm a horrible person. I really rarely ever. I mean, I make eye contact, but I don't really ever really look at somebody. And I'm looking at her, and yeah, she's thinner in the neck, and she's like, and I told her, "Yeah, okay, you're a little thinner in the neck. I see that." And she's taps her stomach, and she's like, "Yeah, look, I lost it all here too." And I remember her having a little bit of a gut, and there wasn't one; it was gone. And so yeah, and then there's a couple other people at work that I work with that have lost. There's one girl there that's lost almost 50 pounds in the last 6 months, and just people in general. They're just trying to be better, get healthier around me. And I was on that swing last year. Coming up close to summer, I was trying to get healthy. I wanted to get healthy. That was my goal, was to get healthy. And drinking, going on a water fast, and drinking just water, and then trying to eat better. And I think I lost almost 17 pounds. I think is what I lost, but actually I gained every penny of it back. I really did. I gained all of it back. it happens. It is what it is, And but I think I don't want to do New Year's resolution. I don't want to push myself and be like, okay, well you can only eat this way, or you can only do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going there. I'm not gonna do that. But what I am gonna do is drink more water. I'm gonna cut back on the coffee. I'm gonna cut back on the carbohydrates, or at least try to. And the sugar intake and all that kind of stuff. And my sugar intake has been really bad the last couple of months. I've noticed at work, because it's Christmas and everything, and volume has gone up, that my stress level has also gone up. Making sure that I get done fast enough and make sure I get everything off my truck and all these different things. And so the stress has really just been there, making sure that I'm making enough money to be able to pay for Christmas and making, all these different things. And so, stress, paying bills, and making sure I'm still spending time with the kids, even though we're, in the middle of peak and things are heavy. Well, I got lazy. Be honest with you, grabbing hamburgers and hot dogs and fast food burritos and just junk, potato chips and all that kind of crap. And I just decided, this is it. That coffee I had today that was made for me, I think it's going to be my last coffee. I really think I'm going to just stop. I'm just not going to make it anymore. I'm just not going to drink it anymore. I'm just not going to go there. If I'm thirsty, I will drink myself, a glass of cold water, or a glass of iced tea that doesn't have, any sugar in it. Because that's really the trick too, is don't put the sugar in the diet. Leave the sugar away, because the sugar is what causes all kinds of problems. The body is this vessel, and it runs best when it has a perfect pH level of 7. And coffee is acidic, duh. Sugar also is acidic. And carbohydrates like breads and pastas turn to sugar, and they make the body more acidic. So the more alkaline foods and stuff that you put through your system, the better, because it balances you out. And usually whole foods, so things that grow in the garden, natural, raw fruits and vegetables are very alkaline. And so they neutralize your system, make you run a little more optimal, better, feel better. And that's kind of the direction that I'm going to go, I think. If I need a snack, and that's the thing too. The night before, I need to put my daily snacks together. I need to have, in my bag, I need to have, some snacks, some stuff that I can just kind of munch on throughout the day. Like cucumber sticks and celery sticks and maybe some carrot sticks and things that are appetizing, that are good and healthy and delicious, and will help motivate me to continue on a healthy plane. If the snacks and the food that are raw and organic and healthy are there and accessible throughout my day, when I'm hungry, then I maybe won't be so inclined to stop at the fast food joint or wherever and grab something. Now, I've done that before, but it's not been so very successful. I've had it where I've had grapes and different things available. I eat them, but I'm still hungry. So that's just making sure I have enough stuff to snack on. Let's be honest. I'm 37 years old. I'll be 38 in July, which is less than 6 months from now. Last last year at this time, my goal, I was 36, and before my 37th birthday, I wanted to be in the best shape of my life. I failed. I failed, and I failed miserably. I haven't changed anything. I'm still an extremely unhealthy individual, and I don't take care of myself. And enough is enough. If I'm gonna live to a ripe old age, I'm not gonna put a number on that, but if I'm gonna be old and be in good shape and be healthy, then I have to do it now. I have to take care of myself and do it now. So I need your help. And you're like, well, Graham, what can we do? We really can't do a whole lot. Actually, you can. And just your presence, a comment in the comment section or a thumbs up when I talk about this, or encouragement. And I'm going to try to do the same thing for you. I'm going to try desperately to encourage you as well. If this is something that you want to do, please join me. And I'm going to put up some photos of me throughout the year, from the waist up, starting probably tonight when I get home from work. And I'm going to put on there with my photo, I'm going to put on there my weight, and what the date, and what my weight is. And we can track together. I'm going to do that there on Instagram. And if you want to follow me, it's Graham's Garden on Instagram. So it's just my name with an S, and then Garden. And you'll see a picture of me being silly. But follow me on Instagram, and if this is something you would like to do, and just leave a comment. If you're new to my Instagram and you're following me, leave a comment in there, and I'll follow you too, and we can do this process together. But my goal is to lose the weight and to have be thinner and have a flat stomach and to feel healthy. Look, I'm tired of being tired all the time. I'm tired of being unhealthy. I'm tired of not feeling good. And, come 3 o'clock in the afternoon, feel like I got to take a nap. I'm over it. I'm just over it. I remember what it was like at 17 years old, 16 years old, and having all the energy in the world. And, being able to feel youthful again. I know I'm not. I'm middle-aged. Let's be honest. I'm a middle-aged man. I'm 37 years old. I'm literally in the middle. If I'm lucky enough to make it another 37 years, I would be considered lucky. Men don't live very long in our world. It's so rare for there to be a man that's 80, 90 years old compared to women. Women just outlive us. And I think a lot of it's got to do with the way we carry our stress, but also, it could be eating habits. It could be the way we take care of ourselves. It could be a lot of things, but I've already got the cards stacked against me. Not only am I a man, but I'm an unhealthy man right now. I'm also coming up, I just celebrated 16 years being cancer-free. I'm about to celebrate 17 here. 2 days before my birthday, I'm going to be 17 years cancer-free. I still have a lot of chemicals and crap in my system. I've never really detoxed. Not really. I've never really cleansed my system of all those heavy metals and chemotherapy and stress hormones and all the crap. So it's time. It is just time to do it. That's all there is to it. It's just time. It's got to be done. So hopefully you follow along and join me on it, and every now and again I'll let you know how I'm doing. Heck, I might even let you know in the next podcast, which will be tomorrow probably. keep you updated. So this style of podcast is what I plan on continuing to do, and I hope you join me. I'm getting to that point now where this is about to end, and I'm running out of time, so I want you all to have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. I love you so very much, and remember, be yourself. Just be yourself. Be true to who you really are. And until next time, I love you. Bye for now.
This has been a Graham's World broadcast, brought to you directly from Graham's mind. So stay tuned, because there's more to come.